The sun in Pisces, while the moon is in Leo and Taurus is rising. Water, fire, and earth. And it is my goal during this short live to put emphasis on the symbolism of Taurus and values. I was and have been processing how the zodiac sign Pisces is sensitive, compassionate, caring. However, I wanted to remind somebody that don't be so caring and compassionate that you lose your own sense of worth and value. No bueno. And I'm of the mind that the moon in Leo is a small reminder of the importance symbolically, possibly potentially, to nurture, nurture the ego through joy, through love. That's all I wanted to share. Who's next? Zodiac signs in the comments. Any questions? Hope your day is going well. Hope you are loving yourself and appreciating yourself. Taurus, I value myself. Who else is going to do it? And I'm not saying that no one would do it for you, but who is going to love you like you love you? Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's love. Thank you. Peace to the brown guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Brownish reddish today. We're bringing out the reddish. Welcome in. Any questions that you may have, put them in the comments. Your questions inspire me to get to talking. I just did a video. Check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what do you think? Some people say resonate. It's not resonate, it's resonate, a resonance. Does it have a resonance, if you will? Hi, how are you? I'm not sure what that is. What I do like is I like when I'm reminded to value myself. It may benefit you to value yourself. What are you worth? I'm worth, you know what I'm worth? I'm worth a philosophical approach. I'm worth that. I'm worth sharing a perspective. That's what I'm worth. I like it if you like it. I love it if you love it. If you like it, I love it. Libra sun, how are you? You were born with Libra sun, Virgo moon, and rising. How special with the sun in the second place. Speaking of worth, as the zodiac sign Taurus rises, as we speak, as I speak, as you text, know your worth. Say it. I, Empress Triple Four, Tarot Dynasty, am worth a tarotic perspective. Say it loud and proud on another historic day. Say it. Know your worth. I'm doing lovely. I'm doing the worth and valuable thing at the moment. Knowing your worth as you engage in relations. Powerful. Who's next? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares, the subscriptions. The video that I did was more about Pisces and Leo, the combination between Pisces and Leo. I've been recognizing how the sun, a light bearer, gives its rays to the moon, and the moon reflects the rays almost as if the moon carries some of the character traits of the zodiac sign that the sun is in. Ooh, did you get that? Did you get that? Ooh, anger. Did you get that gem there? The moon reflects the light from the sun. In essence, the sun rays give symbolically, give light to the moon for it to be shining. With that being said, we can interpret the character traits of Pisces, where the sun is located, to also be a part of the location of the moon in Leo, almost as if Pisces and Leo character traits blend together. Ooh, ooh, fire water, if you will. Fire, Leo, water, Pisces, feelings and joy. Ooh, ooh. What did Bruce Lee say? Don't think, feel. Feel. Feel your own worth and your value. just by being. There's no reason to screen record the lives. Um, I mean, I might take them down, right? There's always a possibility. Thank you so much for following. I hope that the perspectives that I've shared with you have aided you in how you share your perspective on the tarot. If I was a tarot card reader, I would chime into what it is that I have to say about astrology and I would incorporate it. I would. Values. Let's go back here. Let's go back to valuing the self. I found that it's challenging this time of year to value yourself. We're in this sad state, they say, when the days are short and the nights are long. When it's cold outside, you know, darkness and loneliness, people have a natural sadness. I might say so myself. I've been doing quite well this sad season, this winter season. And I think, from my perspective, I think one of the reasons is because of how I've been intentionally staying tapped into how I feel and working with regulation techniques, breath work, which is a way to value the self, longer inhales, hold, longer exhale. I seen this podcast where this guy was interviewing this CIA agent who was talking about all his years of work and what he found and how to be sure that you're not manipulated. And what he said was astonishing to me. It wasn't what I thought. He went in to start talking about how important it is to be regulated when you're talking to somebody and to care about them. And I said, huh, that's interesting. Because he talked about that in essence, said to me, take care of myself before I take care of others. I thought that was interesting. Regulate myself, check myself before I wreck myself or before I go into another experience. There's a value there. Astonishing value. Welcome in. Hope your day is going well. Sun in Pisces, a dissolving energy, feeling energy, if you will. This past week, I was observing how I've had a pattern of saying that the zodiac sign Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are emotional signs. I don't know if they're emotional signs. Excuse me. And I say that because when I looked up the root meaning of the word emotion doesn't necessarily mean what I thought it means or was descriptive of the feeling nature of the three water signs. You know, word emotion comes from the Latin word immovere. So energy that moves. I guess Pisces can be an emotional sign because it's an adaptable water, so it's feelings that move through the subconscious all over the place. One upstream, one downstream, a swimming of sorts. Oh, I was looking at that when the sun in Pisces and the moon in Cancer. Because Cancer is more like homebodies. It's more containment, if you will. I did a video, but I never posted it because it just didn't work out. It just stayed in my files. You ever get into that? You ever make a video and then you never post it because it just stays in the files? And then the moon's in Leo, so I'm like, maybe we'll have to do that next go around. Maybe next year. Oh, we've got some cancers in here. Cancer walk? What do you mean cancer walk? What does that mean? Aries here? Welcome. Welcome in. Big couple of years for you, Aries. Big. But right now, value yourself. Or may be beneficial for you to value yourself. We're almost, for those in the northern latitudes, we're about 21 days from the first day of spring. Whether it snows or not, that's another story, but we're almost here for the calendric marker of spring. Now, that's not a zodiacal thing. The first day of spring is not a zodiacal thing. It's just a thing. As I've been researching and observing the tropical astrology, I've also recognized the benefit of looking at and knowing about the calendars with the seasons and the astronomy of it a little bit. They kind of all interweave with each other, and it adds awareness of symbolism of sorts, if you will. Values, though. Values, though. With astrology, without astrology, value yourself. With and without. If you're for astrology, value yourself. If you think astrology is a bunch of hokey pokey, hocus pokery, value yourself. And know that we're almost energetically and symbolically at the end of a phase and getting ready for a newness. We've had approximately 79 days where for those in the northern latitude, where the days are getting longer, right? And it's a struggle, it's a fight known as the winter. Winter is 90 days approximately. December 21st, March 21st, 90 days. 90 days is actually creates this, if we were looking at a calendar circularly, cyclical, it would be a 90-degree angle that would be formed from winter to spring, if you will. Let me show you in a big screen, or let me shrink my screen here. If this was the winter point here, and we put a vertical line here, and then we do the spring point here, March 21st, December 21st, it would create this 90-degree angle. My fingers are not, I need another, anyway, you see what I'm saying? What does that mean? Well, I think that it's beneficial to know when the first day of spring is gonna be, when the first day of winter, when the first day of summer is gonna be, so you have an awareness of what's going on with the temperature. What's the temperature gonna be outside? You know what I mean? What's the temperature gonna be? I wanna know what the temperature is gonna be, you know? Is it what does it feel like? Are you valuing yourself during this winter period? If you haven't been, this is a reminder to value yourself. Maybe throw in a couple smiles, go to the mirror, maybe. Give yourself a couple atta girls, atta boy, atta man, atta woman. I'm doing good. Acknowledge your worth. Who else is gonna do it? I say that because Taurus is rising right now. This is the main reason. It's been a couple of days since I went live too, and I owe myself a couple of lives here. So I was like, let me jump on here because I'm working on being true to myself. So I owe myself. We're gonna get it though. With your help. Subscribe, follow, like if you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. But know your worth. If you subscribe, you don't subscribe, know your worth. With astrology and without astrology. Who's next? You're smiling right now? Let's go. You've seen the moon tonight over the lands after 3 weeks of rain. Powerful. Let's go. I was looking at that. I was looking at how, where am I here? I, my imagination. That's what I think that I'm here for, is for a perspective, to share a perspective, share with you through my verbiage, to give you an image of what I see. It's an attempt to translate and interpret these symbols so that perhaps you can translate and interpret symbolism and apply it to your life, maybe. I was looking at how the sun gives light. With astrology, without astrology, the sun can be looked at as the giver of life. Can I get a possibly in the comments? Can I get it? It's possible in the comments. Oh, but you can wait. And you're gonna wait. You're doing good. So watch this now. The sun is currently positioned in Pisces, and I would interpret that as a light, the sun, shining a light, possibly, potentially, on belief systems. One interpretation. Another interpretation could be shining a light just as the sun gives life and light, being that the sun is in Pisces. Perhaps this may be a time for collectively to give a little more compassion, a giving of sorts. Those of you who are doing Ramadan, Assalamu alaikum, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For those who are practicing Lent, your Father, who art in heaven, yea, thou I walk through the valley of the shadow. Seventh day Adventist, Buddhist, Om Shanti Om, Om Nam Myo Renge Kyo, possibly. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible that this is the time of the year with astrology, a time of dissolving, the end of the phase, end of a cycle, maybe going through your closets or that one room where shit's just thrown in. Maybe we go in there and we pick a small little section, not the whole thing at once. We don't want to overwhelm ourselves. It's Saturday. Saturday. Maybe we value ourselves, and with valuing ourselves, it's about being patient and taking our time. Is it possible? Is it possible? Possible in the comments. It's possible in the comments. Thank you so much for being here, for listening to me. Pisces is also a sign that can be interpreted as an energy of belief systems. It's possible. Not for nothing and for something, it's possible. And so at the same time that the sun is in Pisces, compassion, empathetic, dissolving, compassionate, I was imagining how the sun, right, the giver of life and light, giving compassion, interpreted as a giving of compassion, a giving of sensitivity of feeling. And the moon reflects those rays. And it reflects that compassion in a loving and joyous way. Ooh, ooh, we can imagine this symbol and attach it here. Take this and bring it all the way over here and drop it the same way that the sun rays are giving to the moon. If you look at the moon, it's almost full. We're approaching a full moon in Virgo. Ooh, I don't know if you recognize that. Virgos, where are you? Those with Virgo planets, where are you? There's a light shining. There's a light shining bright on you, Virgos and Virgo signs, Virgo planets, energetically. But for the moment here, I'm imagining Pisces and Leo coming together as one. to serve this love. The video that I did, check out my video. Check out my short video. It's like 51 seconds. Like it if you like it. Don't like it if you don't like it. I say serving love because the moon, when we put Pisces in the first house, astrologically, this is for those who are on the astrological side, tropical astrology side. It's like clockwork. Pisces is always after Aquarius. After Pisces is always Aries. It's always that order. Leo is always 6 signs away from Pisces, counting Pisces as one. But Pisces in the first house, he gives, the giver of life, gives compassion. Maybe potentially you could be a little more compassionate in the things that you do. If you were to be in alignment with the universe, if you wanted to be, you don't have to. But if you wanted to be in alignment with the giver of life, compassionate, caring, servicing, right? Not servicing yet, but servicing with the moon, giving life and light to the moon, which is the nurturer. She reflects the light. So she, moon, reflecting this compassionate nature.